we tried to see if I could like retain one of his comments by pinning it. Because if you catch it early enough and I refresh my video fast enough, I can like visibly see it and respond to it quick and like pin it and heart it and try and like lock it in the fucking system. But then when I refresh, even though I've pinned it, it's gone. It's so weird.
I've had so many weird offers for like sponsorships, weird show offers. I got one. By the way, the only reason I know about any of this is because Jasmine reads them. Oh. And then Jasmine comes to me and Jasmine's like, hey, Adam, some movie producer is doing a show on oddly successful people. They want you to be part of the cast. And I'm like, nope. Like, that was the weirdest one. Recently, I was contacted by some... Keep in mind, I haven't actually read the email. This is what Jasmine said. So assuming she relayed this is how much I don't give a fuck. I don't even look at it. Yeah. So assuming she relayed the information correctly, I was offered to be on some reality show where they follow me around as I make YouTube.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like, what do you benefit from that?
Exactly. You know what I benefit? I mean, more notoriety. I'm thinking like from a harm reduction aspect, what does that allot me? And like, yeah, I could help keep more people safe, but realistically that's just a fucking ego thing.
See, what I've always been extremely interested in is what these shows actually equate to in views. So like hypothetically, if you spent a fuck ton of production time and like money on like high quality equipment and you had a show even on Netflix or like Amazon Prime Video or whatever, how much views does each episode get?
They don't compare to you or even me for that matter.
But that's like, I don't get how the ROI is there for those people then. Like for those shows, like how do you hire all the actors?
They don't
and
make
do all
money in the same way. They're not based off like an advertisement every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
like they're making money in a different way.
So Netflix just like pays them a giant amount.
I don't know how it works. Do you know?
No, but I've always found it interesting. Like how could something get like less views than a YouTuber does and somehow be ROI positive still?
What I find equally interesting is it just shows how undervalued we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's like even literally sponsoring athletes, like, and I have like a good gauge of stuff. Like oftentimes I still undervalue like myself even. Yeah.
Well, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me to value myself when I can't even leave comments, and I feel like I'm personally like,
oh yeah, that's
blacklisted.
Weird. That's the guy I showed you, the Graham Stephan guy, the high production value guy who does the finance content.
Ah, he can't leave comments.
Yeah, he's whatever, shadow banned or still, whatever. Yeah, I don't get
it. It frustrates me when people say like, Adam, you're not actually shadow banned. It's like, dude, I can't even leave comments.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really weird when I saw it for like a split second and I replied to it and then they like both got deleted.
And it just turned into letters, remember? Like it said that it actually showed you replied, but instead of to me, it was like a bunch of letters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anybody watching, I was trying to show Derek how I can't leave comments. I actually have an interesting update on that. And I left like a bunch, and he quickly pinned one and tried to reply to one. And like it was up for actually, 3 seconds?
Yeah.
And then it just disappears.
Yeah, so like if you guys watching on my channel don't know, Adam, anytime he tries to leave a comment, it just like auto deletes itself, right?
Yeah, it vanishes.
Yeah, so
but
like,
it still tracks it.
Yeah,
so if there's 1,000, I'll leave a comment. It'll say 1,001.
Yeah, but the comment is invisible. So like we tried to see if I could like retain one of his comments by pinning it. Because if you catch it early enough and I refresh my video fast enough, I can like visibly see it and respond to it quick and like pin it and heart it and try and like lock it in the fucking system. But then when I refresh, even though I've pinned it, it's gone. It's so weird.
I know. I know.
I don't even get it.
So I was in correspondence with I told you I was talking to YouTube about it, right?
Dude, this would be a good short if I just like was like trying to save Adam's comment.
That is a good short.
Trying to save
I like that. Yeah. This is a good video in itself. Like this whole segment.
Yeah.
But what I'm about to say could be pretty good. I don't know, kind of controversial though. So I've been emailing back and forth. You're not going to believe how long. I don't want to lie and give the wrong info, so I should check. I'm going to check after I say it because I don't want to lose my train of thought.
Yeah.
But I think I've been in correspondence with at least 5 or 6 people from the Google/YouTube backend for the past 4 or 5 months. I think it's been that long. Where my initial query was, I'm having a technical error where, first of all, I haven't been able to leave comments. I think it's been over a year.
How did you initially send in a query, by the way?
I just support chat in the backend. If you have a high enough subscriber count, you can chat with them.
Do I have that?
You will. So I've been with them, and initially,
How do you know when you get it though?
let me finish my story. Man. I'm gonna fucking forget. My brain's gonna break. I'll show you.
Okay.
So initially, they came back with all this bullshit. They were like, "Please give us an example of the channel that you can't leave a comment on." And I was like, "I cannot comment on any channel." The reply: "We need an example of the channel." My reply: "Do you want me to send you a link to every channel on YouTube? Because those are the channels I can't comment on." The reply: "I'm sorry, we cannot help you without an example of the channel this is happening on." I'm like, oh my God. So then like 2 days, I'm like, fuck this. 2 days go by, someone else messages me, like in the same thread. After I already got a reply, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I understand the issue you were having. We're going to get on it. Something, can you show me an example of the comment that you're trying to leave, or a channel?" They said, "Send me a link to a video where you commented on and it's invisible, and give me the comment code." Because here's the fucked up thing: I can see the comments.
Yeah.
If I'm logged in, I can see them, but nobody else can. So they said log in, and it sounds like they're trying to help me, right? So I logged in, I got the comment code or whatever by highlighting. I can't remember. I sent it to them. They're like, "All right, we're sending this to our team. We're gonna get back to you." Few days go by, and they replied to me, and they're like, "Okay, so in order to continue helping you with this issue, we need an example of the channel that this is happening on." I'm like, "Are you serious again?" I'm like, "Okay, again, it's happening on every this." By the way, this went back and forth for a while. Like I mean, I can show you it's comical.
Until I met you, I wouldn't have imagined that a subscriber count as big as yours would encounter like issues like this.
Yeah, and this gets worse. It's been months. So then they finally get it. I don't know if they get it or they're pretending to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm talking to a human. I don't know what's going on. Every once in a while, someone else will reply, and they'll be like, "Stepping in for da-da-da. We are still investigating this issue." And then they ask for more, some screenshots. I sent them screenshots. "Okay, we're investigating the issue." I reply back, "Thank you. Do you know how long this will take?" "No, it's sent to this team." And now I started to get these emails where I actually don't reply anymore. But it's like every 4 days, 4 to 8, sometimes longer. No, at least every week, I get an update email from them. And the update email will be either from the same person or someone new now, "Stepping in for so-and-so. I just want to let you know that we are still investigating this issue, and we will get back to you as soon as it is whatever." And this just keeps going. I've got like a huge stack now of them replying to themselves, just saying we are still investigating this issue, ad like forever. So they're now forever investigating the issue. I've asked them, "Do you know when this is going to happen?" And they're like, their reply is always so like obvious that they're trying to relate to me. The reply is, "We understand that being able to leave comments is very important to you."
Yeah.
Like that's what they'll say. I didn't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
"We understand this. You want this issue to be fixed as soon as possible. We are working on it, and we will get back to you." They're never going to fix it. Dude, like they're never going to fix it.
So what about
They're just trying to like make me think that they're trying to fix it.
So like
it doesn't take months to fix it.
So this is totally separate to the whole getting a partner thing. You know how like showed you that link to like, oh, apply to this because you're big enough now.
I did, and then they never emailed me back after a month.
Because I applied to that too, and I don't know if I get rejected or what. But
did you get an email back?
No,
neither did I.
Yeah. Like I don't know if the thing's just broken or what.
Maybe that's broken, but maybe the whole back end is broken because like
that's like a big deal though. Not being able to comment, like a pinned comment can be huge for like relaying a message that gets viewed more than like your video description, or like being able to engage on somebody else's content and like
I can comment on my videos.
But people don't see that one.
No, they do.
Oh, they do.
I can comment on my videos, but that's it.
But even like, for example, if I make a video about you, being able to comment on my video and then have people click on your channel from there, like that's huge.
I guess so. I can't do that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Weird.
Like that, for example, that Noel Diesel guy just showed you. He made a video talking about how he's honest about his steroid use.
Yeah.
That video's at 5 point whatever million views right now. And he recommends checking out my channel in the video. And then me commenting like obviously it was much appreciated that he shouted me out. So I like dropped it down in the comment section. He hearted it, like liked it, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that like engagement from that comment, I'm sure encouraged more people to like click on it than to like physically type it in.
Thanks for increasing my sadness level.
Right. Sorry. Well, like I'm just trying to give people like the gauge of like this sounds like it's a bigger deal than it sounds like. You know what I mean?
Well, it's frustrating because it looks like I don't care. Like you've got these videos, other people post videos. I want to interact with your following.
Yeah.
Like I want to leave a comment on the video and like, you know, I feel like it's almost rude if you make a video about me and I don't like at least comment on it to show that like I watched it, I appreciate it. I can't even do that.
Yeah.
So I just look like a ghost now. Or I either look like a ghost or I look like I don't give a shit about anything. Whatever. There's nothing I can do.
I wonder if Graham Steffens is going to get reinstated.
If what?
Because he has the same problem. He's like he's like the biggest finance channel, like I mentioned. I wonder if I could find like and he just made that video about how he's like shadow banned. So I wonder if he's going to get it fixed or not. And then if he does.
How?
Yeah, like how.
Are you in contact with him?
No, I'm not, but I'm sure you could get a hold of him and somehow get it addressed if he did.
How? I can't comment on his video.
Well, he has Instagram. You could message him through that. And he has an assistant too, who's probably fairly responsive. If you were like, I'm, you know, this channel and this is like, you know, my subscribership or whatever. And like, I would very much appreciate if you could, you know, point me in the right direction of how you rectified this.
Maybe people will watch this video on YouTube and they'll do all that for me.
Maybe. I'm like seeing if there's examples of him being able to comment on other channels now. Oh shit. 6 days ago. Thank you for making this. What the fuck? So did you get it fixed? Let's help Graham tweet at Susan Wojcicki. This happened to the London Real guy. He took his content off YouTube. What the fuck? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be researching this now while we're literally doing a podcast. But
Not a big deal.
But
just edit through this.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I don't know, man. Like I think
You think you got it fixed?
I would message his you're on Instagram. I would reach out to him and I think he would probably respond. Or at least his assistant would, I think. They seem like nice guys. And I think if they saw it and they saw you're encountering the same situation, which nobody else is encountering this. So it's like, it's not like he has a barrage of people asking the same question. So yeah, I think it's worth reaching out.
I think I'm just going to leave it alone. And when this gets posted, hope that he sees it.
Oh, I'll have to like title the clip well.
Yeah.
To get his attention.
Maybe you'll see. Look, I'm not trying to sound like I'm too lazy to reach out. I've just put so much energy into this. I'm not willing.
Right.
As soon as I reach out, that means I'm putting more into it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make it sound like I don't care. I care. It's just, you don't know how frustrating. For a while, it was really driving me up the wall.
Yeah.
Like every time I go to my email and I'd see one of those stupid replies where it's still not fixed.
Yeah.
And I know that they're lying. Like they're lying.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't take months.
Yeah.
To look into something.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, what do you want me to believe that there's like this monkey in his computer? Like for months, he's been like typing code. Like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this like substance problem. Like, no, nobody cares.
Yeah.
No one's fixing it.
Which is wild because it's not like you're just some random fucking guy.
It's not like I'm not making them money.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't get it.
Like, if anything, follow the $sign. You know, maybe if I post a video a day and I make them more money, they'll care.
You haven't made a video specifically talking about this?
No. I don't talk about YouTube concerns anymore.
Well, maybe I bet if you did, you probably could.
I haven't in a long time because I'm not going to be a fucking...
You're not complaining if you have like a genuine like issue. Like Graham made a whole video that almost got 1 million views called YouTube is deleting my channel.
Well...
Way more clickbaity than you probably would make it.
Let's see the facts.
This would be a quick pump out video for you.
Let's see the facts. YouTube is blocking his comments from being visible. They're not deleting his channel.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying an example of he's getting this addressed seemingly by posting a video about it. People are like tweeting at Susan Wojcicki for him because he made a video about it. Whereas for you, like no one even knows this is an issue except for us now. You know? This is a video, dude. I would make this.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, I'll make it for you. I might even do a whole separate video. Fuck it. I think it's probably a good time to cut it off, actually. We've been talking for like fucking 4 hours probably.
All right.
Yeah, so.
I had one more important question.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
Are you actually, you're tired?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine. I just assume that I'm like way past your time of being functional.
No, I took Modafinil, baby.
Okay.
That shit, like, actually, like, dude, if I take Modafinil, even I took it at 11:30 or 12:30. Might have been 12:30. I can't remember. But regardless, I'll take that even at like 9 and I will have trouble sleeping. Like, I don't know why it is so long lasting for me. It just keeps me wired.
I forget what the half-life is.
It's forever.
Half-life is 15 hours.
Is that how long?
That seems mental.
Yeah, that's why. I'm still awake because of the stupid modafinil. I would have to take
Dude, what the
benzo to go to bed.
That's insane. So that means this stuff isn't keeping you in a wakefulness state for like half a week. Like if for a full, well, not like actually, but it's like a full clearance of this drug. If you had it in your system, like if you were taking it every single day, for example, like it's definitely dragging into your sleep time.
You know what I've noticed is when you take things like modafinil and then say like the next day I would take Kratom or something.
Yeah.
It would feel different even though I wasn't still on it.
Kratom, something that you probably, I don't know if you're going to experience this, but actually it's something very notable is my friends who take steroids and Kratom.
Yeah.
Huge impact on how it affects you.
What do you mean?
Like some people's effects on Kratom, like one of my friends, he used to take Kratom religiously and he loved it. It was like his best like sociability enhancing thing.
Yeah, it does that.
And when he started using gear, it started to